Bam, 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 bam. This video has no script. So, if you're not living under a rock, I'm pretty sure we all know what's happening to the world, right?
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
I think that's a yes. So, thanks to coronavirus, people are going into quarantine, a thing that hadn't happened in a long time ago in history. People are even saying that this is going to be a moment that will be written in future history books and stuff like that. Well, I don't know about that, but I have work to send to my professor, so I have to get it done, and this is how I'm gonna get it done. So basically, I'm gonna explain what is my quarantine, like how I do it, where do I do it, with who do I do it, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's basically it. So my name is Raul, I'm 17. I live in Almeirim. It's a little town in the middle of Almeirim, located in Santarém, in Portugal, for those who didn't know. But talking a little bit more about the virus. So apparently it started in China. Not that it matters, but it started there. So thanks to the people who eat freaking bad soup and all that stuff, that, you know, why not just eat normal food? No, we have to go for the bad soup. But it doesn't matter. Well, the virus started there, and apparently it has symptoms kinda like a common flu, but it's not like the common flu. It's actually worse than that. The virus is really contagious compared to the common flu or even a cold, so that's why people are in quarantine right now. The fact that you can stay in surfaces for like 9 hours without, you know, cleaning it or something like that, it's really something to worry about, because coronavirus right now is in almost the whole world. I think Africa is the continent that it's taking the longest, well, for the virus to go there, because apparently the virus doesn't survive really well on heat environments. So that's why Africa is a really hot continent. That's why it, well, takes longer. Ta-da! Well, when it comes to the coronavirus, the symptoms are normally headaches, coughing, and fever. We can't forget the fever. That's why it's so common with the flu or the cold, because the headache is a really common symptom when it comes to any disease, kinda. And yeah, it's recommended to wear a mask and constantly wash your hands with water and soap, or even if you have a disinfectant, you will want to use that. Please use it. And people are also saying that coronavirus is a smart virus. That means it is evolving. At least that's what I heard in the news. I may be wrong though, but that's what they are saying, and we have to take everything in consideration because we don't know for how long we are going to stay in quarantine. When it comes to quarantine, it has passed 2 weeks. I should have started this work a long time ago, but I didn't. But to be honest, TLDR, my 2 weeks of quarantine, the past 2 weeks, they have been like a balance between working and playing games. Nothing else. I just woke up, ate breakfast, had lunch, and then the whole afternoon was playing games or doing schoolwork based on, you know, schedules. So we can't forget those. Anyways, I didn't mention today, but today is 31st of April. May. March? Shit. Yeah, today is 31st of March and it's currently, I think, 2:50 p.m. I woke up half an hour ago. I haven't eaten anything and I'm, well, recording for the work. And yeah, I guess I will show you a little bit more about my house and who do I live with. So let's go. Moving on to the voiceover part of the video, I'm sorry for the audio quality. This is the kitchen and the dining room. We eat and cook here. I like this section a lot due to its size and it's where the food is. Moving on, this is the living room. My parents and my brother spend the most of the time during the evening here watching some movies or some YouTube on the TV. This is the wardrobe. It was built by my dad last summer. We keep things we don't use in here, as well as some clothes and some pills when we need it. Then this is the hallway. There are 3 doors. Each door is a bedroom from right to left. It's my brother's, my parents, and then mine. Now, this is my grandma working on a dress that somebody gave her. This is her adding some length to it because it was too short and she liked it, but she doesn't like to wear short things. As you can see, this is the dress, the top part of it, kinda in most details way. And this is her workplace where she mostly does her work, and a quick curiosity, this is what she did for a living. Moving on into more interesting things, I'm going to talk about the games that I play on a daily basis, starting with League of Legends, a well-known game on the internet. It is free to play and it is a 5 versus 5 team-based game where our objective is to defeat the enemy nexus with the help of our teammates, playing as unique character with unique abilities. This game can have a really toxic community, but when played with friends, you can have a really great time. Moving on, we have another free-to-play game, this time Warframe. Warframe can be summed up as playing with ninjas in space. We have characters, each character has unique abilities that can be complemented with weapons from rifles to snipers or even deadly melee swords. The game doesn't have an objective, but it has story that's still being completed by the devs until today. Moving on, we have Overwatch. This is a paid game. It costs 20 euros, I think, at least in the moment, where you play with a team of 6 against 6, where your objective depends on which map you are. It can be capture the point or even push the payload. There are multiple game modes that you can pick from and more than 30 characters that you can choose from. Finally, we have Apex Legends. Apex Legends is a FPS battle royale game where your objective is to defeat the rest of the squads and become the champion. You do this with the help of loot that you can encounter in the whole world of the game. There are plenty of weapons, from rifles to snipers, as well as some throwables and equipables that can make you win the fight. This game is free to play. This will be weird. So while I was editing this video, I saw that I was missing some points and I want to explain myself as well as finishing the video with this. So while explaining the games, I know I didn't explain them well, but well, if you want to know more about them, search it up yourself. And I know I'm in different clothes because this is another day. This is actually the day before I recorded the things you saw previously. And yes, today is April. But I just wanted to say that I probably missed some things on the video. I could have explained a little bit better the games, but I didn't because I kinda didn't know what to say. And as I said before, this video had no script, so it was improvised and bam. But yeah, that's basically the video. I wasn't gonna show any schoolwork because everybody knows what schoolwork is, and if you don't know, you will know, and if you already know, then... But yeah, that's basically my quarantine presented in a little video, and I hope this gives me a good grade. I don't know. I'm hoping for it. So I guess I have to wait. Until then, goodbye.